What's up, Godzilla fans? Your5th Tour here, and today I'm here to do another toy review. Today's toy review is of Godzilla 1985 or 1984, however you want to call it, by NECA. So yeah, let me first tell you guys a little backstory though. I actually got this just today when I'm recording this, but what happened, I was actually looking for the Jurassic World figures at the Toys R Us, and apparently they don't have them. Even though I see them on the internet. But, yeah. They don't have them until Friday, so I'm gonna go back there. But I compromised. I got this guy. And, I don't know, he's a piece of garbage, but he's my piece of garbage now, I guess. So, yeah, I guess we're just gonna review him. So, let's go and get into the review. Alright, guys, so let's go and start off with the head. The head here is probably the best part, sadly, actually. And it looks alright, I guess. For 1985, it looks alright. Again, though, it doesn't... It just looks funky. It really does. It looks better than the pictures they did before, but it really just does look funky. Inside the mouth, though, you guys can see... Let me open this up a little farther. You guys can see there, he has some nice detailing in his mouth, which is pretty cool. The eyes look good. The neck looks good. He's got the little elfish kind of ears. So yeah. Up on his little upper torso here, though, he has nice rugged scaling, which I guess looks pretty cool. It's not that weird diamond shape, but also on his arms and stuff, he has nice little wrinkles and detailing here, all the way down to his fins on his back, which are way too small. Take a look at this. Like, that doesn't look proportioned at all. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, it really is. Alright, but, anyways. We go on to the lower and up to his feet here. Feet are a little stumpy. Actually, they're not stumpy. What's wrong with them is that, like, it's all thick here, but then just skinny all of a sudden. Also, look at the toes. You notice there's one giant toe that protrudes. It's like, what? You know? I mean, it's ridiculous. Feet are so small. And the tail is just kind of short and stumpy again. It's just weird. This figure is just weird. It's a good way to sum it up. I mean, that's really it for detail, though. Alright, guys, so on to paint job. Now, paint job also for this figure is pretty basic. It's a basic kind of Godzilla paint job you have here. You have all the red in his mouth, you know. And you have nice yellow, actually. I will give it that. I like the yellow it adds onto the figure. I like that. You kind of see the yellow kind of poking out in his teeth there, which look nice. Inside his eye also looks pretty cool. He has kind of like a brownish color. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera. He has a nice brownish color there, though, which also looks nice. But I will admit, the paint job is sloppy over here, because if you look up here, you can see, like, it's hard to see. See that little splotch, like, pink right there? It's like, what? You know? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Then you have onto his claws. You have that nice yellow, also here, and onto his weird spines. They're also paper thin. Like, look at that. They're paper thin. They're so small, and they feel like, I don't know, honestly. But they're white, and down to the tail, and underneath, and stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, paint job, he's a pretty basic Godzilla figure also, so yeah. Alright, so now onto the parts where NECA actually is pretty cool and excels, is we actually get to the articulation. Articulation, he has an articulated point right here in the jaw you can open up for his mouth. Also, you can move his neck, which allows actually to open his jaw even more. So, you guys can see, like, you open his jaw here, not that much. Neck, boom, like that. Looks pretty good in that position, actually. Yeah, and then you have another little neck piece right here. And then you have this part right here where you rotate his body. And then you have his legs, which rotate also. You have this little strumpy part, his feet. Like I said, his arms, but his arms move here, here, and a little at the hand. Kind of hard to see. But yeah. And also no actual hand movement, which is kind of stupid. Then for the tail, we have all these ligaments right here, and then bendy wire. So yeah, I can just pop that off. And This one's a little harder to get on. Not as hard as people say. There we go. Alright. So yeah. I mean, for articulation, he's pretty decent, I will admit. That's one good point about him, I guess. Alright guys, so now for size comparison, we actually have NECA'S far superior Godzilla 1994 right here. As you can see, they stand about the same size almost, and tail length 1994 is a little taller that way, as you guys can see. But yeah. So yeah. And here he is next to the Hong Kong Battle Gypsy Danger, also by NECA. As you can see, Gypsy Danger towers over him, which is actually inaccurate. It just doesn't look right, and it isn't right, so, you know, it's also iffy there. It's not that well. Alright, and also here he is next to the 1994 figure right here by Bandai of Godzilla. As you can see, he stands about the same size as him. They're almost the same size. I prefer this one over that one. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it for size comparison. So all in all, my complaints with the figure is that he's disproportional with the spines on his back to his feet up here. It's all fat and then just slim down here. Unlike the one who actually did it right, you can see stumpy feet, stumpy little ankles, stumpy feet, and just like, what, you know? It's like, that's how it should have been. This and this. It's like, what, you know? So, I mean, also you've just got, like, noticeable joints here, up on his neck, right there. It's like, really, you couldn't cover that. I mean, just overall. This figure, if you're not a completionist like I, don't waste your money on it. You're not gonna like it, you're not gonna get what you want out of it. But, if you just get it for the heck of it, even though you know it's bad, just get it. So overall, I'm gonna give this figure probably a 1 out of 10. I mean, really, it's not a good figure. It's not worth your money, and I'm very disappointed in it. I mean, I'm glad to have a 1984/5 figure, but I mean, just save up for the memorial box, guys. Honestly, just save up for the memorial box. You know what? Goodbye.